Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of For the Win Film Room. Took a couple weeks off so Steven could deal with all the free agent madness in the NFL, but we are back. I'm Evan Thorpe. Like I said, this is our NFL lead guy, Steven Ruiz. And today we'll be looking at Duke's Daniel Jones, and Steven's going to show why the stats might not look as good. The play on the field is better than what the stats show.
Yeah, I think this is an example of stats lying and where you need to watch the film to really get an idea of how good he is. As we can see right here, completion percentage not great, 60.5. Only 22 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. We see guys like Dwayne Haskins got 50 touchdowns. Colin Murray's got like 38, 6 interceptions, 7 interceptions, and he's not really producing like them, but he's in a different style offense, which I think raises his degree of difficulty and makes things harder for him. And we're going to look at examples of plays where he's got to do a lot of work just to get a completion. Sometimes he doesn't even get the completion. And this is a play where I really don't know how to judge this. I don't know if it's bold, I don't know if it's reckless, but I like that he's not afraid to take these chances and try to fit a pass into this tight window. He's going to throw an out route over here. It's a little deeper than that. And then Georgia Tech's kind of in a cover three type defense where they have this defender buzzing to the flat and this guy working over the top. So his window's really right here. He's got to fit it in there. And he's doing it, he starts to his left. He's looking to his left. His receiver's running a vertical route, and this cornerback is working over the top. That's not a good play. So he works back to his right. And here is the throw. As you can see, really difficult throw. This is a tight window. He tries to fit it in there. He almost does. You're going to see it better from the end zone angle, but the receiver catches the ball but can't get his feet down. And again, we're going to see this from here. You can see he starts to look to his left. This is what separates him from the other quarterbacks, their offense at least. They don't have these full field reads where they're going through progressions from one side of the field to the next. They're usually reading one defender, and wherever he goes, they throw based off that. You can see, and then as he hits the back of his drop, his feet are in perfect position to make this throw. He nearly fits it in to this tight window, gets it right over this defender and in before this defender, and it hits his receiver, but it's just a little bit out of bounds. I still think that's a good example of his play style. I think it's pro coaches are going to see that and like what they see.
All right, so next we're going to see the same short window, but this time going deep opposed to something short.
Yeah, he's throwing he's got to do work again. He's got to go through his progressions. He starts looking to his left. His receiver's over here. They're covered because they're playing man coverage over here. And then he eventually works his way back to this side where he's got a one-on-one matchup with a guy going deep. And what I like here is him getting through his progressions quickly. Again, he looks to his left first. He sees they're covered, and he's already working. You can already see his eyes working back this way. He checks this receiver first. He's covered too, and the safety is working over the top. So that's a no-go, and he works back here. Does this all in a matter of seconds, and right here he's already ready to throw. And he just misses the throw. This throw, if it's out maybe a yard further, it's probably 6. He just underthrows it, but when you're working with this kind of accuracy, this deep down the field, 30 yards down the field, I mean, you can't control like a matter of feet. I think this is a good throw. He gets it. He gives his receiver a chance. His receiver can't make a play. And then we're going to see from the end zone angle him working through his progressions. You can see he's starting out here, doesn't like it, works here. This is where his receiver's running a crossing route over here. He's looking there. That's not there, and then finally he works to his last read and gets the throw off, and he just gets it over. His receiver actually had a chance to catch it, but that's a tough catch.
All right, so for a rookie quarterback to come in and make these type of throws, if you're a coach, are you telling him to dial it back a bit or go out there and do what you did in college?
No, I like that. If I see this as a coach, I know my quarterback's not a coward, which you don't want. You want your quarterback making these types of throws downfield, even if there might be an interception. Like, you don't want your quarterback to be Derek Carr on 3rd and long, checking down to a running back that has no chance of getting the first down. You'd rather have this. It might be an interception, but that's as good as a punt, which you're going to do anyway. And then this next play, we're going to see him again going through his progressions. He does it in just a blink of an eye, and he throws an accurate ball, which leads to a big play. This is actually a completion. We've been just looking at incompletions.
So this went towards the 60%.
Yeah, this is part of the 60.5%. Immediately, this is his first read is to his right. He knows before he even hits the back of his drop that it's not there, and he's already moving on to his next read, which is this guy over here. He's getting jammed up by this defender, and then he finally works to his last receiver who's running a little out route, puts it on the money where he has a chance to break this tackle, and then he breaks the tackle and then he takes it for 6. That kind of timing and anticipation and going through your progressions, reading the defense, that's what you need to do to be successful on Sundays. And he has proven more than I think any other quarterback in this class that he can do it.
Now, we've seen a lot of pro stuff where it's read after read after read. We're going to look at something where it's almost an RPO, which is taking over the NFL, and how he completes a pass.
Yeah, Duke ran a lot. We usually equate these RPOs to like quarterbacks in air raid offenses like Kyler Murray, but pro-style quarterbacks have to do it too, and he's really good at it. He's really good at getting the ball out of his hands quickly, getting his feet in a good position and throwing it accurately. And we're going to see he's going to be dealing with some pressure here. This defender just almost blows up the play. He kind of pushes the running back into Jones's face. Jones has to throw an awkward ball. And we've seen this in the NFL. You're not going to get a clean pocket. You're going to have to make throws off platform, and they better be accurate or they're going to be interceptions. And he puts it right on the money, and his receiver converts for a first down. It's even more impressive from the end zone angle. We're going to see the defender get right in his grill, and he has to kind of throw it around him and work it into this window where his receiver's running into, and that's exactly what happens. That's an impressive off-platform throw, and that's what you want to see out of a guy who can be a little mechanical at times.
And I think the biggest thing I'm seeing right now is the size of him. He's tall, has that big frame where he was just able to throw it over a defender.
And that's why you like to see the tall quarterbacks. Like, people kind of say, oh, that's overrated, but sometimes it comes in handy, and that's a situation where it did. I don't know if Kyler Murray can make that throw in that situation. He might be able to make it some other way by, escaping and then resetting, then throwing, but Jones can just throw it over the top.
In this last play, we're going to see everything you just talked about put together and a beauty of a play from Jones.
Yeah, we're going to see his timing. We're going to see him going through his reads. We're going to see him moving in the pocket, and we're going to see him making a throw under duress. And this play, I don't think happens without his mental ability, his ability to process quickly. We're going to see right here, he's loading up to make this throw, and this is actually the throw he's making. His receiver hasn't even made his break yet, and he already sees it opening. And he throws it in stride. The defender falls down, but it's still a perfect throw, and it leads to a touchdown. And then from the end zone angle, we're going to see how he allows this to happen. One thing he does wisely is he kind of shuffles to his left because he's getting pressure not only up the middle, but a guy over here is going to win and come. So he finds his open space to make the throw, and then he gets rid of it in a hurry. If he holds onto the ball like even a second longer, this guy's going to hit him, or this other guy coming in is going to hit him.
And he took the hit.
He takes the hit. He's kind of leaning back. He's throwing off platform, takes this big hit, and still manages to put it right on the money. If he holds it onto it for a second, he's taking a sack. Instead, it's a long touchdown. That's what quick mental processing allows you to do, and I think he's going to be able to do it at the next level.
All right, so speaking of the next level, draft comes up. Where do you have him falling? We know the two quarterbacks, Murray, Haskins, likely off the board. Who gets him?
I think the Broncos go for Locke. I think that's their type of quarterback. So you're looking at 13 with the Dolphins, who need a quarterback, obviously. Ryan Fitzpatrick's not their future. Or the Redskins. I don't think he gets past the Redskins. Even if the Dolphins pass, I think the Redskins are going to take him because he's perfect for Jay Gruden's offense, which is a timing-based offense. He wants his quarterback getting rid of the ball right when he hits the back of his drop. And as we've seen, Jones can do that even when his first read's not open. He kind of reminds me of Kirk Cousins in that way. I think he's got a little more physical ability, which is why he's probably going to be a first-round pick where Cousins was like a fifth-round pick. So I think there's no way he gets past 16 at the Redskins. I could even see the Redskins trading up to get him. But, yeah, his range for me is 13 to 16.
All right, well, there you go, Washington. You have your quarterback of the future. We know Alex Smith probably won't play this year or next year. So there you go, Washington. And that was For the Win Film Room. Thank you guys for watching, and tune in for more content.